Summing array elements with recursion. A method is called recursively, and the method call stops at base cases. So basically, each recursive call will involve a smaller base case, and it'll become closer to the base case. Sum of array elements. Add all elements to an array called list, and use recursion method called sum of list and index. If you look to the right, you're going to start off by calling sum at list with index equal to 4. This is going to return sum list at 3 plus the element at index of 4, because that's how we're going to transition along this array. As we move along in these recursive calls, the index moves to the left and takes more and more array elements until we arrive at the element with index of 0. Once we arrive with the element at index of 0, that's our base case, and we simply just return the value at index 0. What will the code of this look like? We need to first implement our base case. If our index is at 0, then we know that we are on the last element of this array, in which case we just simply return the element at index of 0. Otherwise, that means n must be greater than 0. In that case, we can simply return value at index n inside our list, plus a recursive call to index n minus 1. And that transition from index n to index n minus 1 is what's going to help us traverse this array and get closer and closer to our base case. And so this recursive call is going to keep decreasing until n reaches 0, in which case it returns the base case. So down below, this is an example of how we can call this onto an array. And we start at index 4 because arrays are 0 indexed, so the value 9 is actually the fourth element. We can apply this easily to the product of arrays elements. It's essentially the exact same code, except now, instead of doing addition, we're doing the product between list at index n and a recursive call to index n minus 1.